Well, let's talk about this Cleveland situation. What do you do with Gordon and Manziel, your #1 draft pick, the leading receiver in the National Football League a couple of years ago? The story has been reported on widely that Johnny had a party, and both of those guys were no-shows for the last season.
Johnny's denying that report, by the way.
But
we'll see.
Okay. But you would love to keep them under a watchful eye of your organization, like put them in your building, except the league doesn't allow you now to allow them in the building until the beginning of April. So there's going to be a 3-month period of time here after the Super Bowl where they've got to be able to police themselves right now.
Well, organizationally, though, you heard some veterans like Carlos Dansby and Dante Whitner and some of these guys talk about some of the younger players, including the rookie cornerback, who the first round pick, who didn't play well. And when you've got guys in your locker room saying, these guys aren't taking it seriously, they don't know what it's like to be pros, first off, I'm bringing in competition to take their jobs in case they don't work out. Because Josh Gordon, you've seen, is he's a roll of the dice. And Johnny Manziel, you don't even know if he's going to be an NFL quarterback. So I'm bringing in some players to possibly take their jobs if they don't get it right.
So they go from 7-4, then they go to 7-9. So you say bring in competition. Coach, what do you do with Manziel and Gordon?
Well, I think Cleveland, the biggest mistake Cleveland made, and you're just trying to win games. You talk about changing the culture. Mike Pedden worked for me in Baltimore. He knows what it is. I got to chuckle a little bit because when we were making our run in Baltimore and so good defensively and struggling on offense, both Rex and Mike would get so frustrated with me. Like, can't we get this offensive thing figured out? Can't you? Well, not quite as easily. The biggest mistake they made in Cleveland is they don't know anymore today whether Johnny Manziel is a player or not. I thought they should have started him the whole year. Now, that would have been tough, but they ended up 7-9. Okay, so you go 5-11. Who cares? At least you have an idea of, do you have your quarterback or not? They don't know. They're in a tough position right now.
Perhaps the leash a little longer there because the owner reportedly did have some say in the selection of Johnny Manziel there in Cleveland.